Shalom Aleichem, everybody. We've been speaking a lot in the previous videos about the idea of connecting to Hashem in a way that is above logic, in a way that is above our own limited understandings. That we can connect to the Creator through our deepest faculty, our desire, our sheer desire, our pure will to connect to Him allows us to connect to Him in a way that's above logic. We've explained what does this mean in actuality. This is like the example of a parent that loves their child. They don't have to logically come to appreciate why they love their child. It's so intrinsically obvious to them. Of course, we have this way in connecting to Hashem. So now, there's another crucial principle that we need to follow if we want to be able to connect to God in a better way. And that is, we have to increase in our trust and faith in Him. Emunah and bitachon. To understand this idea better, the Rebbe explains to us that a deep way of having emunah is the general way that's been seen in the past of emunah, which is a high level, a very high level. And this is the level of whatever happens, we appreciate that it's in the end it will be for the good. But the Rebbe takes it a step further. He says, if we want to demonstrate our full trust in Hashem, we want to draw down the greatest light and connect to God in the deepest way, we have to expect the good to happen. Expect the best possible outcome now to happen in the future. What does this mean? This means that a person can normally think to himself, look, whatever happens to me will be for the good. Even if it hurts, or if it's difficult, or if it's painful, in the end I know Hashem will fix it all and it will be for the good in the end. The Rebbe says, no, we have to take it a step further. The way this situation that I'm in right now, it will turn out for the good right now. It will be in a revealed good way. It's not going to be a hidden good that in the end I will see as the good. We have to accept and have trust and confidence in the fact that it will turn out in a revealed good way. The best possible outcome will happen. But not the best possible outcome from Hashem's perspective. Even not just from Hashem's perspective. Because everything in the end, sometimes we understand Hashem's reasoning, sometimes we don't. But nonetheless, we appreciate, we recognize that in the end it will be for the good. The Rebbe is saying, take it a step further. I have confidence that it will turn out in the best way possible, even from my perspective. And through this, we draw down the greatest light. To understand this better, we can always turn to the example of Nachshon ben Aminadav. Nachshon ben Aminadav is a very, very holy man who was with Bnei Israel, with the children of Israel, as they were leaving Egypt. As the children of Egypt were fleeing Egypt, the children of Israel were fleeing Egypt, and the Egyptians were chasing after him. They reached a wall. They reached the sea. And what happened? The Jews, some of the Jews, they were all freaking out. They were extremely they were panicking. Some Jews said, why'd you bring us out here? Let's go back, we want to be slaves. Others said, let's go fight. Others started to pray, and others said they wanted to Rahman al-San, give up hope and kill themselves, Rahman al-San. And then what happened? One man named Nachshon ben Aminadav took it upon himself. He jumped first into the water. He knew that they had to cross the sea. Nobody knew exactly how that would play out, but Nachshon had trust in Hashem, so what did he do? He jumped into the water until the point where the water was completely covering him. At this exact moment, Moses was praying to Hashem, and Hashem said, Moshe, now is not the time to pray, now is the time to move forward. And what happened? As soon as Nachshon ben Aminadav, as soon as the water covered his nose, meaning he was completely submerged in the water, at that very moment, this entire seas split. And the miraculous event, the wonder of the splitting of the sea, came to life. We see that. Why did this happen? Because Nachshon ben Aminadav had so much confidence in the Creator to the point where he was fully submerged underwater. And at this moment, in this merit, because of that miraculous faith and trust that he had in Hashem, the whole nation was saved. And it's important to recognize that Nachshon didn't have an obligation to do this. He did it from his own heart. And also, we have to recognize that there were many great leaders of Israel. Of course, there's Moshe, the leader of Israel. There's his brother Aaron, the high priest. There's Yoshua, the future leader of Israel. There's all the children of Aaron and the grandchildren of Aaron who were big leaders as well. There's Caleb. there's the 70 elders, there's all these great holy people, but yet Nachshon ben Aminadav took it upon himself to jump into the water. He said, I can't wait for anyone. True, there's great people, but maybe I have to be the one to do this one extra step. That's why a person can never look at other people and say, well, he's greater than me, she's greater than me, this, and so on and so forth, and say, I don't have to do my job, I'm just a little simple person. Beseder, no problem, I'm simple, I'll do what I have to do, but I don't have to do these big roles. No, who knows, you could be the one to bring Moshiach. One act. Nachshon ben Aminadav did not wait for anyone, he jumped forth. And there's an important message that I wanted to tie this into our daily life. That we should not just live with this conscious experience in moments of crucial, intense moments like the splitting of the seas. But in every moment of our lives, we have to live with a sense of confidence in the Creator. We have to be confident that Hashem is doing what's best for us, and Hashem is going to make things good for us. He's going to bring Moshiach. We have to be confident that Hashem loves us more than we love ourselves. And when we do this, we'll be able to we'll behave in a calm way, and we'll be Hashem. When a person has full trust in Hashem, he's calm and he trusts in Hashem. When a person is calm and trusts in Hashem and they're confident in Him, they become a good vessel to receive Hashem's light. We don't realize this, but when we doubt, the biggest thing separating us from Hashem is our doubt and our lack of trust in Him. When we doubt and we think that something else has power besides Hashem, we completely separate ourselves off from Hashem. But when we have confidence in Hashem, we attach ourselves to Hashem. And proof of this is even our body then gets excited. When we have faith in Hashem, our heart rate slows down, we feel more calm, we feel more excited, and we want to serve Hashem b'simcha, with joy. Proof of that is that this meditation, our soul then takes hold of our body, and our body becomes involved in this spiritual service as well, and our body becomes in tune with Hashem. That's the greatness of this physical world that we're in. That's Hashem's most desirable place. Hashem's most interested in this world is that not just our soul serves Him, but our body gets involved too. And when our body gets involved, that sets the stage for the greatest redemption, the greatest revelation. The revelations of the world to come will be greater than any heavenly sphere, and that will include our body and soul. That's what sets the stage for the great revelations, is that our body and soul will experience this revelation. We won't have to pass away like Har Sinai to be able to experience this revelation, but it will happen within our bodies, and it will be pnimius. It's important to know that also when we trust in Hashem, afterwards, it causes a simcha, a joy. And this level is a level beyond logic. It's coming again from the sphere of Keter. It's coming from a place even higher than intellect. And then it comes down into the intellect. And the inner part of the sphere of Keter is connected to will, desire, and faith as well. That when we trust in Hashem, we do it in a level. Why? The Jewish people, their greatest merit was that they accepted the Torah before they even understood it. Hashem said, I want to give you the Torah. They said, perfect, we accept it. Even before we know what's in it, we accept it, and then we'll understand what's in it. Because they preceded their will before their intellect, they put the crown first, they accepted it before even their own logic understood it, they just trusted in Hashem, they got 2 crowns. So there's a very deep discussion on this, and we've discussed this in videos previously, but the main important thing about this is when we trust in Hashem first, then everything else follows. It's also important to know, again, that this leads to joy and simcha. The main reason why a person can be lacking joy in their service to the Creator is because they're doubting. They're letting other things block them from Hashem. When a person has trust in Hashem, they believe in Hashem, and they recognize that Hashem helps them do tshuva, and Hashem's going to bring them to the geula, to the redemption. The person lives with this. They set the stage for miracles to come into their lives, and that will outpour great simcha. Just by trusting and believing in Hashem, meditating on this for a few more moments every day, we will increase the joy in our lives. We will bring light to the entire world, and we will bring the redemption. May it be today. God bless you all.